Hello everyone, hope we're having a fantastic Saturday. Today we're going to continue on with Endwalker MSQ, and hopefully we get through... So today I want to get through all of finish up at Garlemald, and then tomorrow I want to make sure that we actually get through this leg of MSQ. Because we're almost done with a significant section. Yeah, a significant section of MSQ, and I want to get through that this weekend because I didn't like how little progress we made last weekend. Although, to be fair, I wasn't feeling great, and at least that's my excuse. But today I feel much better, so let's go ahead and talk to Lucia here and get started. By the way, Lucia, you should really get an umbrella. I know it's not raining, but snow is still rain. It's just a lot colder. Says the guy who lives in Southern California. Okay, Lucia. In from the cold. Lucia has further news for you. I assume you're curious about how matters have progressed here in your absence. Quite well, as it happens. Now that we've procured ceruleum from Tapper's Den, the recently repaired heaters can provide much-needed warmth. Furthermore, we've prepared sufficient food for everyone. Those from Tertium. Those from Tertium shall find a hot meal waiting upon their arrival. There's one for you, so go ahead and get some well-earned rest. I believe that we're capable of wielding a ladle or two without your assistance. Somehow I doubt that. On your way, might I ask you to seek out Y'shtola? She was but recently attending to the wounded, but she meant to be taking a rest herself. See that she is. Somehow I get the feeling that she's not. I'm gonna have to take off my umbrella so I can do my backflip. I believe Y'shtola... Yeah, okay, yeah, she's over here. Because I saw her when I was running around last time. I'm not going to talk to all these NPCs in the area, even though a lot of them are named ones that we know, like Emmanuel here, and Sicard. And Sanson over there is part of the Bard questline. Let's see if I can spot anyone else. I know I saw the warrior guy, the Lalafell warrior, or Marauder from the Arcanist questline. No, it's not the Arcanist questline, it's the Scholar questline. I think he's standing over here. Oh, there he is. Azazulka. And then I know... what's his name? The Black Mage brothers are somewhere around here too. Anyway, let's just talk to Y'shtola. Yes, I've been taking proper breaks and imbibing sufficient water. But what of the Warrior of Light? You and the twins have an established history of reckless disregard for your own well-being. Don't worry, I'm the main character. You don't need to worry about that. We're all fortunate that none of you landed yourself in my care. I've already quite enough to deal with, between the tempered and the first's wounded. Alas, though, I can mend their bodies. The toll their experiences have taken on their hearts and minds is another matter altogether. For their sake, we mustn't waver, but nor must we rush ahead in eagerness to see the day won, and in doing so invite disaster. Upon settling down for supper, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended you set aside sufficient time. Yep, let's go. Settle down for a restful supper. Of course, they're going to show the moon. Even without knowing what I know about the moon, they made it a focal point in... They've been making it a focal point for a while. Plus, like, Bahamut was sealed in the moon or whatever. The moon's been a focal point throughout all of the story. Surprised we're actually using magic. I thought they'd be very, very against doing that.
Is that all of them? The last of those who agreed to join us, yes.
We left heaters and provisions for those who wish to stay behind. They won't last forever, but hopefully they'll last long enough.
For now, I think everyone's earned a rest. We'll see to those in need of medical attention, so take the others with you and get yourselves some hot soup.
He knows that we're good people, but he still has his pride as a member of the First.
Warmth. At last.
Marvelous, isn't it? All thanks to the resourceful machinists of Ishgard, I might add. On their behalf, I bid you warm yourself to your heart's content.
He may be an idiot, but he does have some charisma.
Hold on. Your people might have scribbled a few things on a piece of parchment, but it was our Minson Smiths that put the bloody things together.
Well, be that as it may, we single-handedly got the interior heating up and running again, didn't we?
The hells you did! We were there every step of the way.
We? You barely raised a finger to help, you ale-sodden reprobate.
I did a damn sight more than you, you lily-livered bilge rat.
That's true. I don't doubt that.
Take that back!
Make me.
I will not stoop to your level.
Here. At ease, man. There's nothing funny in it. I'm from Alamigo, but was a conscript until recently. Used to eat this with the officers.
Apparently, it's adapted from a steppe recipe. This is my first time trying it, and I have to say, it's not half bad.
It's a bit too flavorful for my liking.
Perhaps compared to what you're used to.
It's the little things that make life worth living, don't you think?
Oh. And they did say he's a young, easy, like, still a kid.
I know this is not a dream, and yet... I felt the same way at the Dragon Song War's end. Every morning I would step outside and need to be reminded that it wasn't my imagination, that my world had been forever changed. And just as I had grown accustomed to the idea, again you change my world in ways I never thought possible. Were it not for you and your fellow scions, the rifts between man and dragon and myriad tribes might never have been bridged. The Grand Company of Eorzea, the Ilsabard contingent, we owe it all to you. We've shed many tears in recent days, of pain and sorrow, triumph and joy. I much prefer the latter.
As do I. We don't often have the luxury of choice. Also, you can kind of see her third eye underneath her little headpiece there. Normally you can't see it.
I'm honored to fight by your side. As an Eorzean and Garlean both, I shall do all in my power to bring my peoples together.
It is a remarkable achievement. Everything that I and the Populares had hoped for, and more.
Yeah, because this is the Populares wanted to make friends and make
Would that it
peace.
had come sooner.
Indeed. Too many are not here to see it. And yet, there is a warmth in my breast, as if they still share in this moment.
Yes, I know what you mean. On a night like tonight, the wind and cold seem to pass me by.
Showing the moon again. It's gonna be the flower. Reacting again to the emotion. Same as at the end of Razat Han. And rescuing people from the tower. Ah, yes, the radio. Ah, time for bad stuff. And we're protected because we have our scales.
On behalf of the Gallian Empire, thank you for inviting me today.
Uh-oh.
What? Emperor Varus?
Because he doesn't have a scale on him. Or none of them do.
They are being tempered. The talismans. Quickly!
Yeah, things are going too well.
Save me, brave hero!
Oh, it's Asahi or Fandaniel, yes.
My lord has requested your presence, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Oh wait, we just flat out get teleported away. Okay.
The experiment was a success, but I fear our time is short.
Gonna have to fight our way out.
I shall begin the preparations.
Now,
But we know we're not in any
it
danger.
is time for you to awaken.
Fandaniel won't kill us unless Xenos... Unless we bring... Fandaniel won't kill us because Xenos will, wants us. Of course. Of course. Gonna have some dinner with Xenos.
Good morrow to you. Here, have a taste before it gets cold. Oh, but be sure to remove your helmet. Take a moment, too, to familiarize yourself with that
borrowed flesh.
What?
So, how does it feel? I, for one, find those first moments within a new body to be most refreshing. We had a Magitech engineer by the name of Aulus to thank for this method of soul extraction and implantation. I believe the two of you met briefly in Alamigo.
Oh.
His was a rather sticky end, wasn't it?
The crazy doctor.
Thankfully, he was thoughtful enough to leave behind his mind-jack technology. I took the liberty of making some improvements and selecting you as my esteemed test subject.
Give me my body back. This is such a pain in the ass. Yeah.
Come now. To us Asians, it is no different from trying on new clothes. Why not make the most of it by partaking in this fine cuisine? I must say, I have gone to great lengths to reunite you with my lord. When I discovered that his friend was in this neck of the woods, I suggested inviting you over for dinner. He never deigned to respond, but I took his silence as a resounding yes. Oh my! Daddy is pleased his grumpy little boy has finally found his playmate.
What?
Exposition is in order.
Yeah.
The Garlean Empire has long outlawed all forms of religion. No gods to worship, no risk of summoning. Brilliantly simple. But people being people must turn to something or someone in their hour of need. Who then?
Yep, Varys.
Why, His Radiance the Emperor, of course. As you have observed firsthand, Garlemald has seen better days. The legendary Solus Zosgalvus, dead. Provinces near and far in open rebellion. Our bold new emperor assassinated. And that last one even sparked a civil war.
What rotten luck.
Rotten luck.
Oh, sure. Except it was all planned.
The people cried out for salvation. Their earnest pleas, one might even call them prayers, a supplication united for the Empire to reclaim her former glory.
And then they summoned a primal. Unintentionally.
And so their will did manifest, channeled through the corpse of none other than Emperor Varys himself.
Oh no.
And lo,
Oh,
the Savior was born, the embodiment of the Garlean spirit, their anima. It calls to its subjects, compelling them to take up arms and fight.
Oh, that's what the roar is then. Okay.
And just as the wealth and power gravitate towards the Empire's capital, so too does ether from every corner of the globe. The towers with which you and your allies have been so preoccupied were created as an extension of anima itself. An ingenious design. Would you not agree, my lord?
Shut up, Fandaniel. Let me eat.
Does the pursuit of prey you have bested before excite you?
Oh.
Of course not. Absent the challenge, the thrill, your prize is a hollow victory. Butchery.
Not if you're farming mounts.
Perhaps you think that to be the extent of my promise. I have no doubt fallen in your estimation since Alamigo. Fair enough. But do not let your disdain deprive us, of an opportunity to craft an even more majestic moment of euphoria.
I don't like where this is going.
I have been honing my craft as I set the stage for our reunion.
Xenos, I'm not really into that. Whatever you're proposing.
Wheresoever there is suffering and despair, you appear to fulfill your duty as defender of this star. The chaos and destruction that my hordes have wrought are my gifts to you alone.
Sorry, I don't really appreciate that. You can have it back.
At a loss for words? No matter. As you will learn, I have only just begun.
Oh, will you not finish your meal?
There is only one thing that can sate my hunger. And it would seem my friend has lost her appetite. I hoped this display of civility might prove an entertaining diversion, but clearly we are above such pretensions. While my lifeless body was in the possession of the Ascian, I too claimed another's as my own. It was an enlightening experience to fight in an unfamiliar form. Flaws and failings in my technique were plain to see. Whence rises one's true strength? The flesh? The soul? Perhaps you should like to discover the answer.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Are we gonna have to fight him in this body? Oh, there's our body.
Or together.
Oh. Oh. Oh, oh. We're gonna fight him in our... Oh, that's cool.
Oh dear! Whatever would happen if my lord were to greet your friends as you? I shudder to imagine what carnage he would wreak. We'd better hurry if we want to avert the bloodbath. You can thank me later for my generosity.
Okay, this is pretty cool. I wonder if the abilities, if we do have to actually fight him in our body, if the abilities change depending on what class you're doing this quest as. That would be pretty neat, but I kind of doubt it.
Ah, there it is. Your camp, I believe.
Okay, broken glass.
If I were to hazard a guess, I would say that you, the other you, is making her way there as we speak. Alas, this you will have to walk from here. Or run, if you can manage it. My lord would be cross if I made it too easy. Such ingratitude. I'd not squander this fighting chance. After all, you've obstacles enough to overcome. Right on cue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight our way through.
Tempered soldiers, with standing orders to kill those not sworn to Anima. Under normal circumstances, you would make short work of them. But on this occasion, the odds are not so heavily stacked in your favor.
Yep, okay. I mean, instant, so we gotta make our way back to Camp Broken Glass in this, underpowered body. Okay, let's see. Regular attack, buff, and defense. Come along. Why is it Rage of Hell? And aren't we Guardian right now? Not Ishgardian.
Not bad at all, given your diminished
Or am I reading this
capacity.
wrong?
Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows, scurrying about like a rodent.
The Tempered Imperial has breathed his last. Expect the fallen Imperial, sure. Oh, okay. Got a medikit. Oh, I guess you gotta pay your respects. Gotta press F. Oh, you can't use that. Magic Reaper is nothing. Okay, let's go ahead and check out these guys. Probably need to go ahead and do one at a time. We're gonna have to search each one of these. Each one of them to get a medkit each time. Or can I just make my way around and ignore them? Okay, it is not regenerating automatically. Okay. Check this. Deceased Imperial. See if I can find a medkit here. Okay, cool, I got one. See if I can sneak around this guy. I don't think I can get this without triggering this guy. Nope. Okay, where do I actually... Okay, I need to be heading south at some point, but... Let's see, he's facing... Okay, I can get around him. Fine, nothing. Let's go around here. See if I can loot this one. Oh, got one. Got a medkit. Oh, okay, got hit one. Oh, no. I don't want to trigger that one. Or pull that one. Okay. So if I can get around him. Can I sneak back here? Yep. Yeah, I can. Hopefully there's a medkit in here. Nope. Let's go around this way. Pick that small sack. Nope, I got a regen. I gotta get through here somehow. Can I go over the rubble here? Yep. Gotta skip that diseased Imperial. See if I can skip all of these guys. This is a free check. Nice. Got a med kit. You can get this one too. Fine. Oh, of course. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Well, now I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Gonna have to kill this guy, probably. That's because I have 3 minutes of regen. Probably didn't use need to use Rampart there, but it is... An ability is useless if you don't use it. Okay, let's see. Is there a thing to check over there? There's too many enemies, so I'm just gonna run over here. There's probably something I'm doing completely wrong besides, like, skipping half of those, besides skipping half the things I could search. Nope, no. Go this way. Is there something to search over here? No. I wonder if I can just do this. Yep. My practice in Eureka is paying off. There we go, I'll search that. Looks like there's 2 things to search there. Okay. Oh, now I gotta run all the way back? Yeah, because I did search that one. Oh no, let's just keep running. I gotta take this all the way to the thing. It's a bit of a pain, but I think it's probably more because I'm doing it wrong. He's facing the right, so I should be able to just run right past him. Okay, so now it's got the fuel tank. What else do I need? Do I need the actual fuel? You refilled. Oh, I had the fuel. You have refilled the Magitech Reaver, but cannot activate. Search around the mobilized tank to repair. Person calling for you? I need an identification key. Okay. Oh, I'm inside the building. Come quickly. I just noticed that. There we go. Hi there. You've not been turned, thank goodness. I thought I was the only one left. Ugh, the bastards got my hand when they took down my Magitech Reaper. You can repair its leg, though. It should still work. Here, take this key. If I had the use of my hands, I might have stood a chance out there. Please, send help if you can. Okay, well, I got the identification key. So that should be all I need. Okay, good. Well, I haven't repaired the leg, I guess. I can't move. One shot. Disembark Magitech Reaver and proceed to Camp Broken Gods. Oh, okay, that's all there was to it. Just sneak past these guys. Got an extra health kit, which is great. You there, please help us. Sure. There we go. Of course I get cleaved. Then again, I am standing next to the guy who has aggro. Okay, got one more. Sure. At least Rampart was still up. Look at the civilians in defeating the transformed Imperials. Come on. There we go. Yeah, take out this guy first. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna die. Oh, okay, I was supposed to. I was supposed to die. Unable to escape the blast, you begin to lose consciousness. Ready? Of course. There we go. Just gotta mash the keys. At death's door, gravely wounded and unable to stand, but still clinging to consciousness. The last of your strength, crawl to Camp Broken Glass. Yeah, that seems about right. You know, it would be interesting to have this go on for like 12 minutes. Or to go all the way, to actually go all the way to Camp Broken Glass, but that would be way too long. But just having this sequence here at all, just the crawling part, to show how, like, much you've fallen. Wonder who's gonna notice immediately.
It is a miracle we were able to restrain the Tempered without suffering casualties.
A welcome one. Arun, Senna, and the others have their hands full as it is. Thankfully, there are enough scales for everyone.
And what of Eulus? His symptoms were particularly severe.
They were, but others fared still worse, including some brought back from the Magna Glacius. As those in most desperate need take priority, it may be a while before he receives treatment. But rest assured that he will. In the meantime, we must find our missing friend. May the Fury guide you.
Of all the bloody times for a disappearing act.
Oh, please, you're one to talk, Estinian.
Right when the first wave struck, we'd be fools to think it a coincidence. But where even to begin the search? No one saw her leave in the chaos, and we've no trail to follow.
While I know full well she can handle herself, I worry all the same.
Ah, speak of the devil.
Well, time to call off the search.
Number 1 and number 2
Case
simp.
closed.
I mean, number 2 and number 3. Well, no, Xenos is number 1.
That's her, over there.
Oh, Nishtol's gonna notice.
Aye, 'twould appear so. Thou art struggling to perceive her presence?
I am. Perhaps, in the aftermath of the wave, there is some residual effect interfering with my faculties. But...
Where have you been? We've been worried sick.
Now, all's well that ends well. Are you all right?
Yes, quite alright. No stoic nod?
Are you all right?
Oh, they know something's off. There's no stoic nod.
Who are you?
Oh, they noticed immediately. Yeah, he knows, nah, get away from them. It's my number 2 and number 3 simp.
Sadly, that is all we have time for today. The effect has run its course, and back to your own bodies you must go.
Oh, this is just getting interesting.
But where are my manners? You have all traveled so very far, and I have yet to pay my respects. Though in my defense, I was ill-prepared to receive so many uninvited guests. As such, preliminary entertainments were in order. A handful of tempered soldiers to hamper your progress. Refugees to command your attention while I siphon the ceruleum from the shadows. Particularly effective, that. Charitable souls that you are, you bent over backwards to aid them. Heedless of the delay. Predictable to a fault. And so my plan approaches completion unhindered. Anima will soon have absorbed the requisite amount of ether. And then shall come the spectacle to end all spectacles. The eldest and most powerful of primals will awaken. And all shall bear witness to the final days!
Is he gonna kick us or something? Nah. Jeez.
The gods themselves will be my meal. Your dear companions my dessert. Upon this world I'll feast, and death shall follow in my wake.
That face does not look right.
All your hate, all your rage, you will render unto me.
No, I laid that all out in Dark Knight questline. I forget this name.
Thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, wheel enmeshed with woe. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence. Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation.
Thank goodness. She's awake.
Is everyone alright? So, I'm not dead yet? Yeah.
I am pleased to report you are very much alive.
Everything in working order?
It's gotta use the checkout emote. It's a check self, I think.
Oh, and before I forget, thanks for coming to our rescue.
Oh, of course.
Given recent events, I would be surprised if you weren't feeling a bit poorly. A hearty meal and a long rest would be my recommendation under normal circumstances, but these are anything but. If Van Daniel's boasts are to be believed, we must act quickly. Once you've blown away the cobwebs, we can discuss preparations for our assault on the Tower of Babel.
Man, that was cool. Let's talk to everyone real quick. And then at that point, I think it'll... Nah, no. Let's keep going. Keep going until we unlock the dungeon that's coming up pretty soon. I will require a detailed report on what occurred whilst you were not yourself. For the contingent, of course. I can wait until later, however. For now, it's enough to know... It's enough that you've returned. The body that you were forced to inhabit turned cold and stiff the moment you were returned to your own. Perhaps the soul it belonged to is long gone. Well, that's a nice thought. Let us pray it is so, for I doubt it would be better off in the care of Xenos or Fandaniel. Thank heavens you're you again. Gave me quite a fright. Are you certain you've recovered? You mustn't push yourself, especially after an experience like that. Whatever that was, let's not do it again, eh? Full glad am I to see thee awake and restored to thine own flesh once more. No apologies necessary, least of all to me. If anything, there's a strange comfort in knowing I'm no longer the only one to have been used as the villain's puppet, though I pray you'll be the last. Yes, 'tis still you. My apologies. I realized too late that the ether emanating from the tower was distorting my perception. It was likely a temporary effect, but I remain weary. See, that's everyone, right? Okay, let's talk to Alize. You're certain you're well? Nothing out of place? No missing bits? Good. Though I won't promise the same for Fandaniel and Xenos after I'm through with them. How much must these people suffer before they are satisfied? How many cruel, pointless tricks must they play? Prelude to the final days or no, this ends now. Did they have different dialogue now? I suppose the experience is a bit different. Okay, yeah. I suppose your experience was a bit different, though. Unlike you, I had the pleasure of being stuck with La Hebrea while he went gallivanting about, doing a poor impression of me. It adds another layer to the insult, believe you me. Yep, okay, same thing. So, how shall we strike them down? I've realized that my sister is eager to proceed, but please be sure you've fully recovered before you throw caution to the wind. Sure, Alphinaud. Full glad am I the way. Yeah, same thing. Whatever it was, don't do it again. Thank heavens your gang gave me quite a fright. The body that you were forced to inhabit turned. Yeah, same thing. Okay, Thancred actually has something different. Okay, let's talk to Lucy. Okay, this is the final quest Aether Current, and then there's 2 Aether Currents in this area that we haven't gotten yet. So I'll make sure to go and grab those before we leave Garlemald. Gateway of the Gods. Now that you've recovered, Lucia would have a word with you. Well, I'll always make time for you, Lucia. Are you well enough to make your report? I guess. Oh, turn it off. This anima was summoned with the corpse of Emperor Varus? Does their depravity know no bounds? It seems not. More to the point, we can surmise that wave of aether issued not from the Tower of Babel, but from the primal lurking within it. A primal whose cry rang rather more loudly in your ears than ours. If you were taken to the tower itself, then this proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that it is the beating heart of the Telephoros' machinations. Stoic nod. In which case, we have some highly relevant information. As many of you know, ever since we dispatched troops to free the Leviers, we've been developing a plan to infiltrate the tower. Of course you have. According to Thancred and his scouts, the main structure is lousy with okay, that must mean like filled with. Oh, louse. It's probably lousy because of louse. The main structure is lousy with tempered and enemy magitech. Furthermore, the road leading to it has collapsed, making it difficult to approach in numbers. Thus do we propose dividing our forces into 2 parties, one to distract and one to infiltrate. The diversionary force will be comprised of the Ishgardian, Gridanian, and Luminson delegations. They will begin the construction of bridges to make the Telephroi believe we are marching upon the tower. Meanwhile, the best suited of our Alamegan, Ul'Dan, and Eastern comrades will use a different method of ingress. Look here. Oh yeah, that's the part that we haven't gotten to yet. The facility marked in red is the Enceladium, a vast magitech manufactory, in ruins now, of course. But the freight tunnel connecting it to the erstwhile Imperial Palace remains intact. Well, that's convenient. While the Telephoros' attention is elsewhere, our infiltration force can use it to enter the tower undetected. Be aware, however, that the underground rail network remains very much operational. The Tempered are using it to bring supplies to the tower, even now. If it can carry their material, it can carry us too, provided we sneak aboard unseen. Stoic nod. The Scions will lead the infiltration party. Once inside, you must locate and dispatch Fandaniel and Xenos. Somehow I don't think it's going to work out that way. We will save the people of Garlemald, and those who suffer the world over. I'll have my vengeance yet. It's time we ended this, once and for all. Sure. Aye. There will be no more casualties of the Telefroy's maniacal ambition. Again, somehow I don't think that's how it's going to work out. How quickly can we enact this plan? And Daniel made it quite clear that haste is a priority. Of paramount concern, even assuming he didn't name the tower Babel on a whim. Yeah, I was wondering that. In Amon's time, it meant Gateway of the Gods. Zandi used it to refer to a void gate, but in this case, it almost certainly alludes to something altogether greater. The eldest and most powerful of primals, just like Fandaniel said. All the more reason to act now. The rest of the contingent is aware of the plan, and are ready to move at a moment's notice. You are to proceed north to the Forum Patents. Lisa's group will meet you there. As ever, we are grateful for your foresight. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Spare no effort in your preparations. Stoic nod. Alright, guess we're gonna go fight and do the supposed final battle, which is definitely not going to be the final battle, that's for sure. Okay, we gotta head up there where... I believe there's one around here, and I think there's one over here. So we'll make sure to get both of those while we head up to the quest objective. Or while we're heading through doing these quest objectives. I believe we're getting to the part where everybody's like, what? This is only level 82? 83? I think that's going to be the end of the dungeon. Be like, wait, what? I've seen that. I've seen people get that meme. I've seen that meme. It'd be nice to have flying in a zone, because there's at least 2 gathering materials in Garlemald that I would like to actually be able to gather myself instead of having to buy them off the market board all the time. But we'll see. We'll see exactly if I decide I want to do that. Let's see. Let's check again. Aether compass. Northwest. Yeah, keep heading this way. I thought it would be over here, but maybe it's back here. Yeah, I think it's around here. I thought it was here. Speaking of gatherers, there's a person up there. Yeah, northwest. It's probably over here then. Yep, there it is. And then there should be one more overworld Aether Current. Let me see where that is. East. Okay, yeah, it's east. Let's go ahead and do the quest objective first. So that means it's going to be right around here. We'll do this quest objective, and then I'll go grab the Aether Current. Ah, nice to know we have Sadhu to help us out. I am to accompany you into the tower. It is an honor as ever. Achoo! These frigid lands. I didn't mean to do a snort like that. That worked perfectly. We shall infiltrate this with my Namas. We're not your Nama. The sun does not sneak. However, he will travel this path of yours, and those who walk with him will bask in his radiance. Sure, Magni. Sure. You and your supposed Namas. Imagine Sadhu has like a really cute high-pitched sneeze. Also, Sadhu, you should like probably wear a jacket. Brilliant. And you too, Lise. Like, geez, this is just your regular. Wait, what the heck? Okay, hold on. They all had their winter outfits on before, but for some reason they all have just their regular outfits on now. That seems a bit odd. Anyway. Brilliant. The way into the tunnel is clear. We've made sure of it. I wish you'd made sure to bring a coat instead. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Then you best get there before we freeze, especially you. Oh, the shoe will be on the other foot soon. But once we're in, believe you me, a good fight should warm us right up. Elise. Barely enough cloth to swaddle a newborn. Carefully, you have spent too long around this feral dog of Dorothel. Watch your tongue, fool, lest I feed it to the crows. We will see who is the fool when you freeze to death. Expect me not to warm your ill-prepared hide. These furs are for myself and my Nama alone, should I be blessed to meet her this day. As far as any woman of worth would wish to be warmed by you, little son. Should we find such a warrior within, she will bask in my glorious flame. Stop, both of you. Save your fire for the enemy. As for extra furs, I have plenty to spare. As do we. Hey, guys, we're not inside yet. It's still freezing cold out here. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. All set for battle, I see. Yes, free of unnecessary encumbrances, if rather more susceptible to the cold. Let us review our strategy, quickly, if you don't mind. Pippin's group has gone ahead to the Inaclidum, sure. Enceladum. We are to meet them there. We wait until the Temper's attention is drawn by our diversionary force. Then we sneak on to the train. Next stop, the Tower of Babel. If any, Tempered included, are injured, we Zelia will tend to them. You scions must press on, no matter what. Stoic nod. We should avoid moving as a group until we're underground. So we'll need to make our own way to the Enceladum. See you there. Well, that's the excuse to just have them all teleport away, I guess. Oh, I forgot to talk to them beforehand. Oh well. Oh no, I did. A glorious flame? Nay, I would have seen it, were it so. I crave battle, not this insipid chatter. Just head north, and you'll reach the Enceladum soon enough. The scions are welcome to spare furs as well. You might mention that to Urianger. Who could possibly be cold at a time like this? Alizé, please. My heart is pounding with anticipation. Alizé, please. We'll stagger our departures so as not to raise suspicion. You go on ahead. Fear not. No serious wounds have gone untreated. Nor will I stand for being left behind while the rest of you rush headlong into danger. So you needn't bother suggesting it. I think it's time I was off. If I look at Urianger for one more moment, I'm liable to freeze solid. And you're 100% certain you're fit to fight? No odd specters haunting your wake? Nothing feels tingly? When I infiltrate the Palace of Gaius, the Palace with Gaius, we took an entirely different route. Since then, the whole place has been reconstructed, and it would appear that the path is no longer accessible. Hold, nay, I have nary a feeling, nary a thing. Yeah, sure, Urianger. Well, let's go ahead and grab the Aether Current, then we'll head up here, and then it'll probably be unlock the quest. The quest? No, the dungeon. Let's see, 290 Yalms East. And then that should be the last overworld one. Let's go ahead and check. Oh no, there's two overworld ones. Apparently I missed another. Oh, let's grab this and we'll see where that other overworld one is. Northeast, okay. Let's see, where is it? Is it inside here? Oh, there it is. Now there's one more overworld Aether Current, and I'm not sure where it is. I thought there were only 2 left, but I guess there are 3. Okay, let's see where the last one is. It's probably northwest. Oh, southeast, what? Okay, let's go get that. Apparently I didn't even notice there was one over here. I mean, it's not a problem as long as we get it. Okay, let's do the compass again. Still southeast, okay. Yeah, I definitely should have gotten this one before. Alright, I should be getting close to it now. South, okay. There it is. Yeah, I definitely should have gotten this. I must have, like, run right past it last stream. Oh, come on. Jump up. You can do it. Alright, that should be the last of the overworld ones. Yes. So let's head to the north. Let's head to the northwest corner, and then that will probably unlock the dungeon. And then once we unlock the dungeon, I'll go ahead and take a quick break, and then we'll start up and do the dungeon. And I'm going to use Trust NPCs again, just because I don't want to wait for Q. Oh, I get the feeling I've seen at least a little bit of this dungeon. I think I accidentally ended up watching a little bit of a Xeno video, where he did this dungeon for the first time. Maybe? I'm not sure. It might be this dungeon, might be another one. I think that video he might have been level 86, not 83. Either way, it was all I remember is that there's something with the train, and considering we're probably going to be riding a train, it might be that dungeon. I didn't see the whole thing, I just saw like a minute of it. Okay, this is the place. That's one of the, like, Garlean monstrosities that we saw in Alamigo from that crazy doctor. Hello, Kokobuki. Let's talk to you first. Now that the temperate ones are aware of your plan, they will doubtless start pouring at any moment. But you needn't worry. My brothers and I see that none shall pass. Go forth and wreak your destruction. Okay, Kokobuki. Wonder if if either of these guys would be available if I did. This is a monk, I think, or Polgist, and I think this is a Boja, or however you say the name. But those are some of the brothers. There's nothing back here, right? My brain's in search for secret mode. Nope, nothing here. Also, I should really mount up. Alright, let's head inside here. And talk to Pippin. Hail! It's good to see you, Brillian. We heard that you collapsed, but were given only the most cursory explanation. I'm glad you've recovered, and quickly enough to take part in the operation at that. As you will have heard, we've secured the way in. Some few are to remain behind to keep our escape route clear. Our comrade from the Lentus Tears will lead the way into the station. I'll join you soon. Okay. The station is right this way. Tread lightly now. Proceed to the station. Oh, that's the destination? That's probably gonna unlock the dungeon. There is everyone. Or this is everyone. That doesn't sound good. Consider the enemy well and truly distracted. Time to go. Our primary objective is, of course, the Telephorod's leaders. But should we be presented with an opportunity to vanquish Anima, we must seize it. If it is indeed the force behind the towers, destroying it will deliver our allies from the Telephorod's reign of terror, and hopefully the tower won't disappear from under us like it did last time. And I, for one, would not see the Garlean people manipulated any longer, be it by Primal, Ascian, or anything else. Here. There's been enough for that. We came to help the people of Garlemald, and that's what we're going to do, together. Till the very end. The train should be along any moment now. Prepare to board, everyone. They're really setting this up like it's some huge battle, which I'm sure it will be, but... like, it's still only level 83. We still got a while to go. We still got a lot to go. The Tower of Babel, now accessible. Alright, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and take a break. And then we'll go ahead and start this up. Actually, first I'm gonna talk to the NPCs here. The train we're boarding is meant to carry supplies and armament and the like. With any luck, we can slip past the Tempered as they go about loading the freight. Strange, though this will be a more fearsome fight than any Nadam, I feel at peace. Maybe it's because I have Sadu Magna and you at my side. Maybe it is because we all fight for all Zalia, and more people besides. There is but one path, that which leads to victory. It's likely that Anima, at least, will notice that we enter the tower. When we enter the tower, there's no point in trying to stay hidden after that. So when the time comes, I say don't overthink it, and cut a path straight through. Yep, that's very likely, at least. Your comrades tell me that Telepharoi abducted you on the selfsame eve they so rudely interrupted our meal. A brazen feat that would make a Baduga proud. But even had it not ended poorly, it was a disappointment in many respects. I've decided that when we return triumphant, the Ornir will hold a far grander feast on the Azim Steppe. You have permission to attend. Aye, kill no man. I have not forgotten your instruction. I must settle for crushing the Iron Men's toys. Their blue blood will feed my flames. As usual, we'll go ahead, or like I said, we're gonna go ahead and take a break. Gonna go ahead and take a break, and then we will go ahead and queue up and do this dungeon. Let's move a little to the left here. Oh, needs a little more. Oh no, that's good. That's good. We'll go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. Oh, don't want to look at Justinian. Well, yes I do, but not right now. Time to get up, stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, do whatever you need to, and I'll be right back. Alright. Time to fight. Better fix my camera. Let me switch to Dark Knight. And let's go ahead and form a party. Alright, who are we going to take here? See, we got... Yeah, Grog can play healer or DPS. Let's see. Can't take Thancred, obviously. Do I want Urianger or... I think I want to take Alizé. I think I'll take Astinian. But, Do I really want Alizé? My other choice is like Graha. Maybe I can do Alizé and Graha.
Stand ever ready. 'Twould be a pleasure as always.
Yeah, I think I'll just go with this group. Alright then, let's go ahead and start the Tower of Babel. Oh yeah, I've seen the very beginning of this. Or some part of it.
Now or never.
Just gonna vibe the music. Duty commenced. Let's go. We better clear the train before we arrive. Things are gonna get nasty. Oh no, I'm sure it'll be fine.
If I may.
You remember to use TBM a bit more often. In Eureka, I don't need to use it that often. Actually, I mean, I don't need to use it. I got used to not using it when I was prepping stuff. Because they're typically lower level than I am, so I don't really have to think. Typical dungeon so far. Come inside, guys. Hold on TPN for a second. That's not a good idea. Need to use up some of my MP. There we go. Slowing down, our destination must be close. Can I just jump off? Yep, I sure can. Captives. But why? No, Lise. They're fine. They're just kind of into that, right? That's how this works. I shouldn't be pulling more, but I'm gonna pull more. Oh, come on, I used Abyssal Drain. That should have put me up. That should have put me up a bit more. Yeah, whatever. I thought I shouldn't have done that. That should have healed me a bit, and then I was going to pop Living Dead. Abyssal Drain would have kept me from dying, but Honestly, I should have just used Living Dead right away. Are you guys coming? Yeah, they're there. Okay, they're still gonna be up there fighting. With both packs? Okay, that's not good. Definitely need to make sure to use TBN on cooldown for this. Shouldn't have popped Living Dead. See if the AI is smart enough to let me die. Nope, doesn't look like he is. Okay, like, Alpha Node. If a Dark Knight pops Living Dead, let him die. He healed me through the Living Dead, and then as soon as it went down, I died. Alpha Node, please. Oh, at least we got the pack done. Note to self, don't bother trying to double pull. These guys hit hard. Also, to be fair, actually, no, I have 530 gear, which is about what you're supposed to have here. Looks like Pippin's almost dead. I'm not gonna pop Living Shadow yet. Up and out. Next time I'm taking Oriande. Oh, he looks nice and friendly. His name is Barnabas. Now I'll use Living Shadow. Probably shouldn't be staying. Okay, they moved. Okay, negative means I'm gonna get repelled. Right? Yes.
You cannot stop us!
You at least try and like move closer to us. Okay, plus means I'm gonna get attract. No, I'm gonna get repelled again. That should be over here. Move him to the center. Need to turn Obulation into a mouse over. Yeah, get that free TBN proc. That's gonna repel again. It's gonna repel me. Or attract me. Nope, got one cheese puff. There we go. So I actually grabbed the chest. Imperial Boots of Aiming. Useless. This is Lise. We've unlocked the lift. Hey, Lise, maybe you're not useless. What could possibly need such an enormous lift for? I don't know. Who said that? Pippin, please. Every lift is giant for you. Really should use more mitigation. Let's get that free TPN proc. There we go. Up, Alizé. Gonna flip off the side. Hello, guys. Go ahead and pop Limping Shadow.
You cannot stop us!
And these guys don't do near as much damage as the previous pack. I only barely got that one TBN proc. Hello again. No, I think I don't think these robots have any opinion of you, Alizé. Nope, let's go. So our paths diverge, then let us see who gets there first. Oop, treasure coffer. Imperial Bracelet of Fending. I can actually use that, but it's 530, so it doesn't matter. Sure if I should try double... Nope. I learned my lesson last time about double pulling. Really just use Living Shadow. right now my current strategy with mitigation is I pop TBN, and then around when the shield is going to break, or when I think it's going to break, I pop some other mitigation, so that while the shield is down, or while the TBN shield is down, I have some damage reduction. If I don't do that, the healer's gonna have to heal a lot more. Also, since I'm not using Soul Eater, I'm not healing off of my attack. I don't have almost any self-healing, except for the Abyssal Drain every 60 seconds. Which is also why I wait to use TBN for a second, so that I actually take a little bit of damage. Let's see, some earrings. Those are 530. The items I'm getting here are the same as the ones I have in here. Okay, Luage. Lugay. Sure, whatever his name is. I'm gonna walk into there to try to get a TBN proc, but that would give me a cheese puff, so I'm not gonna do that. Also should be using these a bit more often. Like, I still don't know when I really should use them. I think this is gonna be a magic attack on Raid White magic attack. Let's see. Everybody's standing here. What does that mean?
You cannot stop us!
Okay, that turns you into a toad, and that turns you back into a human? No, oh, okay, I get it.
You underestimate me!
I get the feeling I shouldn't stand next to those. Ah, okay. Okay, this says it was down before. Makes me think I should head to the frog, yeah. Or toad. Oops, I turned back out of the frog. Oh, the frog doesn't get slowed down, okay.
I have you now.
So yeah, that is a magic attack.
You underestimate me!
There!
Okay, this is gonna be the saws again, yeah.
You underestimate me!
Get tiny. Okay, we didn't need to bother. I was pretty sure we were gonna make it before it attacked. Imperial Bottoms of Casting. Okay, left or right? To the left. Go, I shall deal with these whelps. Okay. Have fun, Sadu. Yep, control terminal. Let's go. I sense a great evil all around us. Gee, really, Alpha Node? I wonder if it was the architecture that could have tipped you off. I wonder what could have given that vibe, Alpha Node. This treasure chest. Really should move and stop purposely getting hit by that. I like getting my TBN proc. There we go. TBN proc. Do some mitigation. They got 3 more here. Gonna move off of this platform in a second. So we can fight right here. Whereas Alphinaud's just gonna stand in it. Wrong button. We're trying to give Alphinaud the oblation. I'm gonna need to. Really need to remember to turn that into a mouse over. There we go. Grab the treasure coffer. Oops. Oh well. Just a bit of damage.
You cannot stop us!
It'd be really nice if these guys actually do some damage to the enemies. Or at least more spread out damage.
You underestimate me!
There we go. Now this boss. Oh, that's it. That's Anima. Icon of icons. Anima. Well then, let's fight Anima. Okay, lunar nail, what's that gonna be? They're standing next to it, so I'm gonna stand next to it. Oh, okay. I need to look at what telegraphs that attack. It's like they're running. Okay, it pulls you to it. I suspect this is gonna be magic damage. Yep. Also probably shouldn't stand in it. Oh my. A horrific roar tears the fabric of reality. Anima's dimension, excuse me? Wails of lamentation calls for chaotic energies. Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Oops, wrong button. Should be able to get it before... Yeah, okay, and then that was too easy, so there's gonna be another phase. The altered reality plunges into chaos.
Let's give them a show! With heart and steel! With heart and steel! With heart and steel! There! Let's give them a show!
Yeah, I need to look at the telegraph for lunar nail to see where I'm supposed to be standing. Okay, it's probably over here, because there's one over there.
You cannot stop us!
Okay, we've almost got it. I'm just gonna stand right here. There we go. Oops, forgot to read the dialogue there. Ooh, that was good. I like the nice touch of having your character not celebrating at the end of a lot of these dungeons. So that was not a happy look. Real code of casting, how does that look? That looks decent. I don't know, I'm not leveling Astrologian, so... Alright, that was a pretty cool dungeon. Let's go ahead and watch the ending cutscene.
Farewell, Varus. May the gods have mercy on your soul.
Yeah, that's right, they actually met Varus.
Come. The other two await.
This madness ends here.
Elizabeth, please.
Oh, hush. This is the best part. Enough! Oh, mighty Zodiac! Awaken from your slumber and descend!
Wait, what?
Some manner of magical defense?
There's Cryle with Pydelin? Wait, how is Cryle even here? She's supposed to be in...
Cryle? But how?
The shackles that bind my adversary will not be so easily broken.
Hydaelyn, feeble relic of a forgotten age. Hark! Victory is mine!
That's not good.
No more ether. And I was so close. My lord, a slight change of plans. We shall travel to the moon and break this wretched barrier ourselves.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, like that's gonna work.
What was that?
Oh, just the tower crumbling.
The final order issued by Anima to the Tempered Thralls. Should the Empire fall, the world must share her fate.
Of course. Father lacked the conviction to give such a command. The abomination born of his flesh was but a puppet, and I the puppeteer.
You madman, you monster!
Elsie, this is par for the course at this point.
There's a funny joy in watching your flailing attempts to fight the inevitable. You're all going to die, and they're powerless to prevent it. really must be on our way. You're welcome to give chase, provided you are content to leave comrade and tempered alike to die screaming.
I guess we're going to the moon then.
I have asked too much of this child. Tend to her. The last brand at Mare Lamentorum is yet unbroken. Zodiac remains bound. I have shifted the flow of ether and sent the enemy far from their destination. Now, I shall divert it once more. An ally awaits, and I will deliver you unto him.
An ally awaits, huh?
Seek his aid. Restore the seal. Zodiac must not be set free.
The Tempered are running wild. Not only those at the tower, but those back at the camp. The others are doing their best to contain them, but the situation is growing beyond our control.
Leave them to die or give up the chase. Just like Van Daniel said.
I'm the one Xenos wants. Only I can bring an end to this. Garlemald's fate is in your hands. So we're gonna try and go alone, and then they're gonna be like, no, you idiot! Yeah, let's do that. All three of them are gonna end with, no, you idiot.
You're going alone? You have our trust and our faith. I pray we have yours. Our friends in the Tempered need our help. We will save as many as we can, I swear.
Once we have matters well in hand, we'll join you on the moon. Until then, be careful. There's no telling what you'll find.
We will join you on the moon. I don't think Tancred thought he would ever say that sentence. Well then, I guess we're going to the moon! I mean, I knew we were going to go to the moon, but still. It was still ridiculous. As I suspected. What did you suspect, Graha? We've no time for worrying over what's done. Let's go. Stand there for just a moment, please. A prayer for good luck. Now you can't possibly fail. While moving out to rendezvous with the remainder of the contingent, leave everything here to us. Fear not for Kryl. Go forth and return, I prithee. She channeled a dangerous amount of ether, and that's to say nothing of the teleportation magic she must have used to get here. Yet Kryl and Hydaelyn both were clearly willing to take the risk. Well, Alphanode, I guess we're going to the moon. If all the Tempered are affected, Hulis and his comrades likely to put up quite a struggle. Hulis and his comrades likely to put up a struggle. Shouldn't there be R here? His comrades are likely to put up Oh, quite the struggle. Yeah, there should be an R or something here. We'll find a way to save them. We must. I only pray we are not too late. In the meantime, may the 12 carry you to victory. That should unlock Flight in Garlemald. Let's see, we're just over, a little over 2 hours. I gotta think, yeah, that unlocks flying in Garlemald, but we're inside so I can't fly yet. Let me look at what quest we're on. The next quest is called a trip to the moon, you know, just normal trip to the moon. So I think I should definitely do this one this stream. Oh. Okay. There's 3 more quests in this leg of the MSQ. Let me go ahead and talk to everyone again and see. I feel like I should stop here for today. But let me go ahead and talk to each of the NPCs again, see if they have something different to say. But then I'm probably going to wrap up for now. I probably shouldn't, considering how good I feel, but I want to save the... There's going to be a trial. Which is why I want to save that. I want to save that for tomorrow. We've no time for worrying over what's done. Let's go. I think that's what he said before. Oh yeah, the same thing. Okay, let's talk to Tancred. Yeah, same thing. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wrap up here today. Can I run up here? Go ahead and finish up right here. That's gonna be all for today. I'm definitely having a ton of fun with this. I'm really curious about what happens next, besides the fact that we're, like, you know, going to the moon. Anyway, that's gonna be all for today. Tomorrow, I'm gonna start my... Tomorrow we're gonna have a stream a little bit before 3 like usual. We're gonna start off with the Golden Saucer stuff, Fashion Report and the like. And then we're gonna continue on with Endwalker MSQ. The goal is to finish up the rest of this leg of MSQ, chasing down Xenos and Fandaniel, and fighting whatever that trial boss is at the end of this section. I think we're gonna be able to do more than that tomorrow, but that's the minimum amount I want to get done tomorrow. Anyway, like I just said multiple times, tomorrow at 3 PM Pacific time, I'm going to continue MSQ. Until then, goodbye.